Hey guys, so the Dream Bowl is over, but that doesn't mean that all of the Dream Season 1 action is over. We still have the Pro Bowl to go through, and as we quickly recap the Dream Bowl, it was a great game coming right down to the wire. Raiders won by a touchdown, but it was one heck of a game. Here is the extra point version of the Dream Bowl recap as you hear Alex Flanagan say what she has to think about the Dream Bowl.
Oakland's defense came up with 5 turnovers. They were ferocious. Oakland earned the victory, 20-13.
So the ferocious defense getting it done as we take a look at the Super Bowl MVP. Obviously, George Atkinson had one heck of a game, and he was the reason why the Raiders, for the most part, won that football game. And now we'll take a look, head over to the Pro Bowl as we transition to Honolulu, Hawaii, as the best players from the Dream Season Football League in the AFC and NFC face off here. AFC gets the ball first, but it'd be a quick 3-and-out as Jamal Lewis could not get the first down there on that attempt. And on the very next NFC series, they would drive down the field pretty easily against the AFC defense. Nice completion to Robert Meacham, 22 yards, and then an 11-yard pickup to Mike Alstott, the fullback. And then on the very next play, another big completion, this time Montana to his big play man, that is John Taylor, down the right sideline, inside the 20 to the 14. But this would be where the AFC defense stiffens. 3rd down and goal from the 6. Walter Payton would try to make things happen, fumbles the football, and the Dolphins' Manny Fernandez there to pick it up. Johnny on the spot there for the turnover. Walter Payton, he didn't do this at all during the playoffs, fumbles the football and gives it right back to the AFC. And again, as you look at the other replay, Walter Payton trying to make too many things happen. He's a great player, but when you fumble the football like that, costly for the NFC. Now 3rd down and 10 for the AFC on their second possession, and fouls will be picked off by Williams. And another drive crusher, this time the AFC turning the ball over. Bobby Williams with his first and only pick on the afternoon, and the NFC would drive down the field off of that. 1st down and 10 from the 34. John Taylor with a big grab, and he scampers 22 yards in for an early NFC touchdown. And as you look on the instant replay, John Taylor possibly should not have caught this one for 6. As you see Jack Tatum standing around. Sorry, Madden 10, that is pathetic. And as you look at the other instant replay, Jack Tatum, come on, man. ESPN, come on, man, worthy. But that is an early NFC touchdown. And on the following NFC series, Montana would be looking, and he would be intercepted by the interception leader of the NFL in the Dream Season, Nate Odom's there to pick it off. But the AFC offense, again, could not capitalize. 3-and-out for the offense, sending the ball right back to the NFC. And on 2nd down and 10, on Montana's second throw of the drive, complete to John Taylor, breaking several tackles, and he would scamper 69 yards for his second touchdown of the Pro Bowl, and we're only in the first half. What a great performance by John Taylor, the second receiver on the 49ers depth chart. He would be ahead on the depth chart over Jerry Rice, who would barely be on this Pro Bowl roster with a 5th string. So on the ensuing AFC drive, 2nd down and 10 from the 45, and Fouts would finally get going. Wes Chandler, big 30-yard connection to get the ball into NFC territory. Then on the very next play, Rod Smith, the Bronco, 33 yards, and the AFC finally gets on the scoreboard. Nice connection from Fouts to Rod Smith for a 33-yard touchdown, and AFC down 14-7 at the half, but have the offense finally in rhythm as they get that touchdown there. And as you look at the halftime stats, the rushing yards is completely out of control as the passing yards have been the key to the ball game. So now late in the 3rd quarter, Kurt Warner now into the ball game, and he fires to his big play man, the Cardinals' Anquan Boldin, for a nice 20-yard touchdown. On the AFC ensuing series, it would be Kenny Stabler subbed into the game, and he would fire a big bullet down to Chuck Muncie, 30-yard completion to the big play man for San Diego. Now as we start the 4th quarter, 2nd down and 10, and Kenny Stabler would finally be stupefied. Boneheaded interception right to Mike Singletary, and the ball goes right back over to the NFC offense, and they would take advantage. Kenny Martin, 80-yard touchdown reception, but you see there's laundry on the field, and this one would be coming back. Kenny Martin, a tremendous grab for a long NFC touchdown, but holding on the offense, and the ball will be back to 2nd and 20. This is where Kurt Warner would find Jerry Rice for his only reception on the day. 15-yard gallop, but that's the only catch for Jerry Rice. That would lead to an NFC field goal attempt here as they would drive all the way down, and the long 49-yarder would be straight through, and Mike Kofor good from that long distance attempt. Now on the ensuing AFC possession, this is pretty much their last-ditch effort and a chance to win this ball game, have some bragging rights going into the offseason. 1st down and 10, Kenny Stabler underneath, another big grab by Chuck Muncie, getting out of bounds inside the NFC 20. Then on the very ensuing play, long connection. That time it was Owen Daniels, the Texans tight end, for the touchdown. And after a failed AFC onside kick attempt, it would be Walter Payton running sideways and not able to get the 1st down. And the NFC would have to settle for a field goal attempt. This one from Kofor to make it a 3-possession game would be wide left, giving the AFC one more opportunity with 40 seconds to go. 3rd down and 10. Kenny Stabler throwing deep, and it would be incomplete, leading to a 4th down and 10, and really 4th and the ball game. Stabler would throw deep again, and the pass would be complete in a diving reception by Wes Chandler, and the AFC would hurry to the line of scrimmage, and on a fake spike attempt, Don Maynard, the Dolphin, for a touchdown reminiscent of the Dan Marino fake spike for a score. That was also in Miami for the game winner. Now with 13 seconds to go, AFC would recover the onside kick. Otto Stowe, the Miami Dolphin, showing up in the ball game. And on the very ensuing play, Stabler, can he win this Pro Bowl? It would be intercepted. Lester Hayes going the other way, and he would angle out to the sideline, but the NFC would go on to win this one 27-21. And even though this game does not count, Kurt Warner, the player of the game, extreme bragging rights now going into the 2nd season of the DSFL for Kurt Warner and the NFC. Now as we take a look at the post-game stats, offense, everything, totally favoring the NFC. Now one interesting thing I decided to do, we would advance to the offseason. Now the Dream Season 1 is done, Clarence Davis retiring. We're going to sim through the entire offseason, all the different things, just simulate it straight through and go all the way and see who would be the next Dream Season 2 champion. So now you simulate through the draft and everything. Obviously this is very inaccurate because they're going to have random players starting, and simulation every once in a while there's going to be a guy that's released that really shouldn't be released. Now we simulated through all of the games, going through the entire 17-week season to go all the way to see who would enter the playoffs and who would become the league's 2nd best team after the 2nd full season. And after the halfway point, we got all the way towards the end of the season. Super Bowl champions struggling, didn't make it into the playoffs. But these 4 teams made it to the wild card round. We would simulate through all these guys, and it would be the divisional round coming up next. It would be the Bills, Patriots, Falcons, Niners, Ravens, Chargers, Bears, and the Cowboys. And then for the championship game, Chargers, Patriots, and then the Falcons and the Cowboys. And after simulating these games, both home teams go on to represent Dream Bowl for season number 2. Cowboys, Patriots. I would simulate this, and guess who wins? Yes, the New England Patriots. More Dream Season videos coming up right after this. Thank you for watching this Pro Bowl edition of the Dream Season Football League.